Thank you for tuning in to watch Open the Gates Gaming play We Are Not Ourselves, a Mothership horror TTRPG adventure. I'm Dakota. I will be the game master for this adventure, and I'm also the author of it. Before you watch this VOD, I'd like to warn you of a few of the content warnings that are present in this adventure, as it's a large tone shift from some of the other OTG streams that you may be used to. In this case, please be prepared for body horror, paranoia, mind alteration, memory alteration, infectious disease, mutilation, suicide, loss of bodily autonomy, creepy crawlies, panic attacks, and gore. You have been warned. Please enjoy the adventure. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to We Are Not Ourselves. This adventure has some content warnings that I'd like to introduce before we get started tonight for those of you watching at home. If you watched the Giving Day live stream yesterday, then there's a bit of a tone shift here. Um, so, yeah, be prepared for body horror, paranoia, mind alteration, memory alteration, infectious disease, mutilation, suicide, loss of bodily autonomy, creepy crawlies, panic attacks, and gore. If you need reminders of those, I think there's Fossabot is going around in the chat every now and then, and will remind everybody. I'm Dakota. I'll be your GM tonight. I am the author of this adventure, and our cast of characters include Cisco, the Teamster, played by Gustavo, Salath, is that how do you pronounce that?
I'm like 3 characters deep right now.
Fair enough.
How do you wanna pronounce it?
I'm gonna go with Salath because
Okay.
that's the way
I
I
feel like
naturally
he
said it.
probably goes by Sal more than anything, so yeah.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, Sal the scientist, played by Elizabeth. We have Rasputin the Marine, played by Chris. And
Raspy.
last but but certainly not least, Ben, the android, played by Scott.
Click.
When we last left our group, they had all signed up for a test run of the Viva Life Corporation's patent-pending preservation pod technologies. They all went in flesh and blood, but when they exited, they felt themselves changed. Some felt like they had more knowledge than they had before they went in, and Ben found his entire body replaced with circuits and machinery. Upon waking up, the party met the spacecraft helper integrated personality, also known as Ship, who seemed to have many of its memory files corrupted. Ship informed the crew that they were crash landed on a desert planet aboard the Vivada 3, which is a spaceship, one that they were not on before. Things only get more concerning as they come across I've lost my place. Things only get more concerning as they come to realize that nearly 2,000 years have passed since they entered the preservation pods. And in order to survive, they need to reroute power from the batteries on the outside to the comms room to send out a distress signal. But as they exit the room, they find scrawled on the wall a message written in blood. Don't trust Ben. Tension grows between the group as they go to crew storage to collect some supplies. There, they collect their things, and Cisco notices a pair of yellow eyes appearing in the darkness. They stalk slowly closer before the creature that owns them pounces, jumping onto his chest. Cisco, you feel these small claws kind of digging into your the soft flesh of your chest as the creature makes a deep, reverberating sound in its throat. And then it snuggles into your neck. This cat seems very excited to see you, Cisco.
And I'm very excited to see it. Is that my cue to do something?
Yes.
I would like to pet the cat. I am
There we go.
That's the correct
I want
choice.
to roll to pet the cat. Do I have to roll? No, I think I just
You do
pet
not
the
need
cat.
to roll. Just get to pet the cat.
While I'm petting the cat, I'm focusing on the petting. I'm feeling this cat looking for any weird abnormalities.
Yeah, understandable. You pet the cat,
How does the cat? Is it
feeling
healthy cat?
it seems like very healthy. It seems like yeah, it's very well taken care of. It's got a nice sleek coat. It's purring loudly, kind of in your arms. Yeah.
Cisco, you have a cat? You know this cat?
No, I have muffins.
I think Rasputin
It's
laughs the way that I just did.
its name is Muffins.
His good name.
But you remember muffins?
I don't want to answer that question. I don't think so. Muffins is the thin tether of reality that's keeping me from going off with a shotgun.
Real.
Okay,
Also, can I
sorry I
borrow
asked.
shotgun? I would like to borrow shotgun.
You cannot
No.
borrow the shotgun.
I have cat in one hand, shotgun in the other.
Ready to go.
I only have one bullet in the revolver. I would like more bullets.
Hey, I'm having an idea about the cat. If
Yes.
we were all in some kind of like suspended animation, how's the cat
Yeah.
just here, chilling?
I mean, somebody wrote that stuff on the wall about you, so
Does your cat know how to write?
what is the cat's vibe? I'm gonna walk around, and the cat's now my tricorder.
Roll to vibe cat.
And I wanna sort of approach each of my fellow travelers with this cat and see how the cat's sort of vibing with each character,
Yeah.
each other player.
That's a great question. Yeah. So as you kind of go around with the cat, Muffin seems to like recognize these people, including Ben, even in his android form.
I give Muffin a ginger little scritchies.
Does
Is
not
there
shy away
any
from.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so we decided last time for some reason that I'm a scientist who studied theology, archaeology, mysticism, and xenoesotericism.
Correct.
This is true.
Is there anything in my extensive expertise about cats and their ability to detect souls?
um, you know, yes, I'll say yes. Kind of in your history and your research, um, cats seem to like things with souls. There's been stories of uh or at least there's been research of cats that are kind of interacting with people like puppeted robots versus autonomous robots, and they seem to prefer interacting with the puppeted ones. For
I
those of you at home,
really,
that's not a real study. That's completely fake made up for this.
I really need to
It
know
is.
what was happening with your face, Chris, because you went on a journey, and I'm autistic and I don't understand what the journey was, but it was
There
really
are many branches along this path that I just took on my face journey. One of them is yes. Puppeted is a very specific adjective that was just used, which I don't know that I like. Also, the main path of this face journey was we were in Viva Life brand preservation pods. Yes, those pods, we do not know what they preserved. In a sense, no. We are bodies. Yes, we are also minds.
we
Can
don't
those
actually know that. I have a scalpel. We could check it out.
Plan D. But
Not too far down. I can wait.
it occurs to me that perhaps this cat recognizes these bodies and not our minds.
I think cats can recognize something deeper.
Perhaps.
I love how my only example here comes from The Witcher.
Have we seen any
It's
mirrors?
canon. It exists in the universe.
Oh, great. Now we're going vampire.
No, but I mean, like, I guess we all look like each other, right? So
I mean, not Ben.
I don't know that we ever asked, do we look like we looked like when we went into those
How do you
pods?
give him
yeah, like,
scritches?
well, we recognize each other, right? It's like
Yeah.
I didn't get out of the pod with like a different Salaf.
Yeah, all of you
Ben
look
being the exception.
pretty much like you did as you entered, except for Ben.
But if
I
our
feel like
minds
this
were,
might mean this is really Ben, right? Like if the cat can recognize what's
but if our
inside.
minds were altered or changed or moved, who's to say what we can or cannot know, what we think?
I know you're Russian, but like it's a little early for an existential crisis.
The last book I read before I went into that pub was Dostoevsky, so it's on my mind. It's also been
Karamazov,
2,000
Yeti.
years, I suppose.
Hey,
Anyway,
do we all have our memories from the same time before we all went to that room and got frozen or whatever it was?
Yeah. Each of you kind of remember, like if you begin to think, you can think back and remember your your experiences, your lives before the preservation pods, and you remember entering the preservation pods, and you remember exiting the preservation pods, but not anything in between.
Like I'm made of metal now, and
Mhm.
I remember like my childhood. You all remember your childhood?
I wish I didn't.
I was going to say I don't like to, but yes. Eh, But
You
Sorry to
had a
bring it
very
up, but
pleasant childhood somehow. I could
yeah,
imagine like Rasputin
We
actually
were
having a
very
good
comfortable before the
childhood.
water wars.
Just being tough.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
Also, this is something important I should mention. Cisco, your cat has one trained skill. What would you like to be?
One trained
Oh,
skill.
linguistics. Sorry. Is that a little too?
I put in a vote for industrial equipment.
No, that's
Zero
like
G.
well, I mean, I
Zero
guess we'd
G.
have something
Zero G.
we can connect with because I also have
Chemistry?
expert computers.
Computers. Okay.
Obviously, computers.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it.
And the cat figured out why all the memory files are corrupted on the computer.
You can't prove that he hasn't.
Yeah.
I will concede this point, yes.
So yes, the cat's good at computers. I want to put the cat next to the keyboard.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys can. Oh, this also reminds me, I should send you all the map
Yes, please.
that you all would have seen. Let me get it here. Here you go. Here is the map that you will have seen when Ship was like, yes, I do have a map when you asked for a map, and I didn't send it last session, but here it is.
Of like on the door to Preservation Pod Bay 2.
Yes.
Do you think there's extras of us in there? That would be really helpful.
Why would it
Also
be helpful?
deeply unsettling.
I mean, this isn't made of metal. Like it could give at any time. You don't want an extra?
You
I
think you
would
could-
not. Go ahead.
Maybe real Ben's in there.
I mean, who's to say which one is real? Hypothetically. We don't even know that there is one, but
Can I knock
Yeah.
on Ben? Would you be terribly offended if I knocked on your hollow chest?
No, knock away.
Which one's real? Knock knock. Reverberant Tin Manning.
Sorry, it was you miming it that just broke me, Scott. Knock away.
Knock away.
I'm sorry,
Um,
this was not the horror tone we were hoping for. We
Oh,
did
don't worry,
warn
we'll
More
get
it's
there.
on we're getting.
There's
Everything
times
I
we may not be
touch.
capable of that.
If the cat is gonna play with the computer, Dakota, does this system allow helping? Because I also am trained in computers.
Yeah. So, there is a
You just made
system
Ben obsolete
for
because of a cat.
there is a system for advantage, where it is rolling twice and taking the higher of the or the lower of the two numbers, I guess. So I will allow, because I think it's more fun when the players roll. Scott, I will allow you to roll with advantage,
Oh.
as the cat helps you with the computer.
So-
Um,
Gustavo,
can
do you want to
teach a
roll one of
cat-
them?
You can teach a cat to do binary choices with two hands, like yes and no.
The cat's already good at computers.
Right? So like if you get stuck, you can just hold up your thing and give this a name and give this a name, and the cat can bat at it and communicate. This is real, by the way, unlike Dakota's research.
yeah, this is a special cat. Yeah.
Dakota, am I
good-
rolling? Am I rolling intellect plus 10?
Great question. Yes, I would say intellect would make the most sense here.
And is it?
Um,
Yeah, it is plus 10 for trained
I would
skill.
also like to ask, just to clarify, you are trying to discern the issue with the memory files?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I got it with a 60 because my intellect's 55 plus 10 would be 65.
Okay. Yeah. And you rolled, well, I'm sorry, I already forgot what you said you rolled. You rolled a 60?
I rolled a 60.
A 60. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, in that case, that is a success. And you are able to, with the help of Muffins, kind of work into the computer, kind of tapping away with your Lego hands, which it comes easier for some reason. You're able to even you're able to type even faster than you were when you had individual fingers. But
There's a port that the hand slots into, and it
yeah, it's like
like an
a
R2D2 thing.
it's like a different it's almost like as you kind of put your hand into the slot, it's like learning to type on like a stenographer's keyboard, except except you already know how to do it for some reason. Kind of strange, but you're kind
This is
of
a very strange sensation, but I think it's working.
yeah, and you all can see like things beginning to pop up on the computer as Ben is like tearing through all these different menus, and eventually we'll find like this diagnostic page about kind of the memories or the memory files and storage. You will find that it seems like with the crash, the hard drive was broken in it. And the ship is now currently working on like a backup memory.
I relay this information to my new acquaintances.
Interesting.
It's. Can I ask Muffins a question?
You can certainly try. Yeah, what would you like to ask Muffins?
Gotta be
Muffins,
binary.
can you type out your pronouns?
Yeah. What are Muffins' pronouns, Cisco?
I don't know.
It
Let's ask,
goes up, types Claude,
wait,
any
who's
/ all.
so who's just so that above board, who's puppeting Muffins? Am I puppeting Muffins or are you puppeting Muffins?
You
I
can
don't
puppet
know.
Muffins.
Scott's the one sticking his hand in slots. So.
Not that kind of slot.
Puppet
As,
humor.
as you know, like how does this familiar work? Am I piloting it or
Yes, you are. You
Okay,
are,
great.
for all intents and purposes, piloting it.
Muffins is a she/her. Okay, great.
Okay. Wonderful.
Does she/her type that?
Yes, she/her does. Yeah,
Muffins.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do not know where the memory files are gone. Presumably, if Crash destroyed hard drive.
Seems that way.
Okay. Also, I am still suspicious of you. The cargo hold. Where is the hull breach ship?
In the cargo hold.
Cargo hold.
In the cargo hold.
Hmm.
Can I ask Muffins another question?
Sure.
Muffins, who's been feeding you?
A paw points towards you.
But I was sleeping. Okay, great.
And once again, return to my theory about minds
Shut up,
and
you're doing
bodies.
linguistics. Sorry, Chris.
It-
Minds
it's
and bodies.
minds and
Mhm.
bodies. Well, within a
But
week, we're not going to have either of them.
Have
So
you ever considered the mind as part of the body? And maybe it's a little arbitrary to have health insurance cover one and not the other.
a
Thank God
valid
we have
point.
the alien metaphysics.
Is
I
the
am
ACA a canon event now?
I am concerned about whether our minds are ours, and thus whether our bodies are ours. Presumably, that is not Ben's original body. It's not the body we went in with, or he went in with.
I'm sort of saying finders keepers on this whole situation.
Valid.
You would, Mr. Cool Hands.
I think Sal is just relieved that this wasn't. We've got every content warning up in the book. That this wasn't like getting rapey, like because where you started, it felt very like your body, my choice for a second. But she is just like relieved that that's not where we ended the conversation. But I do think I am curious, like having been thinking a lot about the lore around cats and spirits. Metaphysically,
What a start to a sentence.
does it matter, or is it like, yeah, metaphysically, does it matter to her? Or is like any body you're currently inhabiting is yours?
Hmm.
I don't know if like sorry, I'm still getting used to this system, so I don't know if it's like I should presume that she has some knowledge or like yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there anything like in that realm that would help her respond? This question.
Sorry, what are you trying to
I think I'm trying to figure
presume?
out if it matters. Like, I get that it matters to him, but like, does it matter to me? Because I think this gets at the heart of the technology and like how horrified she would be, right?
Hmm.
Like, if the sort of like metaphysical conception is already that like, I mean, I think about how there's a lot of religions where your spirit exists, right? Like maybe off with God or as like one with the universe before you come to the earth and it returns after. So like it jumping from one body to another in that interim isn't like super upsetting if that's like your cosmology. Whereas if that's not your cosmology and your idea of self is tied to your body, then the idea of being in a different body is a deeply upsetting construct. So I
Yeah.
just yeah.
I think that is a great thing to think about. I think ultimately that will be up to you and what you think your character would think.
I think with his
If
background, he's probably pretty chill. I mean,
fair
could you
enough.
really be that worried about what body you're in if you have a PhD in xenoesotericism?
I'm always
But I
saying
think, yeah,
this.
no, she'd just look at you and be like, I think you're worrying about the wrong thing. Like, does it matter either way? I mean, we need to get help and we need to connect this battery to the comm system. Whether this
That is
is
a
my
valid
first or
point.
second or 27th body.
You are
I mean,
not
it's a
wrong.
nice one. I like it.
This body might be helpful. Hey, do I know if this body needs oxygen? Did we cover this?
I don't know if you did, but if you ask Ship, he will definitely tell you.
Yeah.
Viva Life's second bodies do not require oxygen to operate.
Hmm.
I could probably go outside the ship and connect whatever we need to connect to wherever the. What are we doing?
We got to
Um,
get a battery connected to comms. But
Indeed.
we came here so I could get my scrubs on and get a scalpel. And find Mittens. Muffins.
Muffins.
I'm so sorry, Mittens. Muffins.
If Ship,
Muffins is deeply offended.
I know. I've
As all
just I've done
cats
wrong.
are.
I'm gonna like kneel down, get lower, be submissive.
Ship, are there suits, spacesuits on this vessel that we could use to be in an environment not suitable for human life?
If there are any vac suits on board, they will be inside the crew storage.
Can
And
I
you
ask?
will have found.
Okay, we've got what
You
we
will
got.
have found. I think one vac suit and one oxygen tank.
Oh,
I've got
okay.
an oxygen tank on mine. I think the more pertinent question, ship, is the battery inside the ship or the vessel? Because I feel like we might be solving a problem we don't need to solve, but I'm just checking.
There are 2 batteries, technically 3 batteries, aboard the Vivada 3. There is one on top of the ship that powers me and your life support. There is one towards the cockpit. That one is currently powered and is powering the crew storage, rec lounge, and crew quarters rooms. There is another battery to the end of the ship near the cargo hold. That battery appears to have been destroyed in the crash. That one will normally power comms and the med bay.
Ship, you may have told us this just a few moments ago. But how do we redirect the battery power?
You must physically exit the ship, take one battery out, and insert it into the other slot.
It's not very efficient, Ship.
My apologies. Would you like to file a complaint with the Viva Life Corporation?
Yes, I would.
Maybe
While y'all
several,
are thinking
actually.
Sal's gonna Karen.
Perfect.
Do I need to
Ship.
roll to Karen?
No, you can do that pretty efficiently.
Reaction.
Ship, to be clear, if we remove the battery near the cockpit, that would depower crew storage, crew quarters, and the rec lounge?
That is correct.
And, Ship, while we're chatting about batteries, How are the doors operated and powered?
They are operated by the ship's computer. I am
Okay.
able to open and close them so long as they are powered.
That's good to know.
Wait, but they're powered by the same battery as you?
No, the ship's doors are powered by their respective batteries.
Oh, so they're independently powered.
It's like the room's battery would the battery powering the room is powering the door to the room.
Affirmative.
Ship, is there an airlock in any particular area of this ship?
Yes, every door aboard the Vivata 3 is an airlock,
If you want it to be.
or at least airtight. There is a air locking system in the medbay and the cargo hold. However, there is a hull breach in the cargo hold.
Right. Folks, there's a problem here
Yeah.
because the med bay doors are not going to work without a battery to power the med bay, and we're not going to be able to get out of the ship through the med bay, our best chance at an airlock, without the battery that we need to get before we can do that.
I mean, I think it's that the rec lounge. So we need to go to the rec lounge. We're gonna have to seal every door. The rec lounge is gonna be exposed when we open that door, and then the cargo hold door is already open. Right? So the rec lounge is kind of turning into our airlock.
But what
And
about the
then-
preservation bays?
We came from one of them, but they don't go outside the ship.
But we
But
could
I'm
lock
wondering-
ourselves in there.
Right.
And
Right.
Yeah,
how are
you
the-
can definitely lock yourself in there while the others or whoever goes outside goes out. Yeah.
How are the doors to the preservation pod bays powered?
I think they're the same as the cockpit and the cargo hold. Is that correct, Ship?
That is correct. The preservation pod bays are always powered as part of the life support systems.
And that's
Great.
battery 1.
Yeah, that's the one that powers ship.
Affirmative.
And what about the airlock door between the rec lounge and the cargo hold? Will that one need the external battery to operate, or is that on your battery?
That one is on my battery.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, because I think it counts as cargo hold. But either way, we go out that. We take the one battery, the battery that's for crew storage quarters and the rec lounge. Take that out, we put it in the other spot, and then we'll be able to come back in the med bay door because then that will be powered. Right?
That
I think my
works.
question is just like, how do we then get to comms? Because
Well, we can also come back in the rec lounge door because that's always powered.
Okay, but
If
like
the
the
doors-
door from rec lounge to comms is powered by comms.
But we'll have put the battery in by then. Like,
Yeah.
I think we go out.
I mean,
take
it's
the battery
powered
and
by
move it.
comms rather than powered by rec lounge.
Yes.
When a door is at the boundary of
so.
2 spaces, I'm just confused. That was all.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
It occurs to me that if we open the door to Rec Lounge and cargo hold has hull breach, we are going to lose a significant amount of oxygen. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah, computer, can you calculate how much opening the door to rec lounge is going to lose us in terms of our 1 week air budget?
Depends on how fast you leave. If you leave within roughly 5 seconds, you will have remaining 24 hours of oxygen.
So if we go, but we can't go into the med bay because that door is locked down.
Correct.
Ship, is there a mechanical override for any of these doors?
On the inside of them, yes.
It is what I used to get us out of Preservation Pod Bay 1.
We'd have to be inside medbay to work it. I mean, we don't need 5 seconds.
Ship, are there any other ways to get between spaces other than the doors?
Oh, the cat.
There are ventilation shafts within and throughout the ship. However, it is unrecommended to move through them, as it is a safety hazard.
Dying is also a safety hazard.
Yeah, I mean, the whole ship is a safety hazard at this point.
And I'm
Nothing
getting the
bad.
feeling that if I was an armadillo, I would fit through the air shaft better.
Nothing bad has ever happened to anyone who ever went into a ventilation shaft in any form of sci-fi movie ever. So
Exactly.
I will go
Um,
investigate Pod
You
Bay.
can say the same thing about any airlock.
I mean,
Is a valid.
what is the safety risk exactly? What is in the ventilation shaft that would cause us problems?
The ventilation shaft weight parameters are not sufficient to support a human's weight.
What about a cat's?
Calculating.
I mean, if this cat can work computers, it can probably get in the med bay and get out.
Calculating. Given the weight of an average cat, I would presume that a cat would be able to be supported by the structural integrity of the ventilation shaft.
Which makes me think an armadillo would also work.
So, is there any
However,
other
it is
space that we-
against Viva Life Corporation protocol to have any animals within the air vents due to allergens.
I
Is
think
there
we are
anybody on
beyond
board
here.
who might be allergic to these cats other than us? Or
Calculating.
this cat? To muffins?
Checking the crew registry of the ship, you are the only authorized passengers on board.
I was expecting memory file corrupted, so this was disappointing.
I think we should go in preservation pod bay too and see if we got extra bodies.
Yeah, we might as well look around and see what
Yeah, let's
everything we have is
explore.
before
We're
we
in
go
the crew
blowing a
quarters at the
hole in
moment.
this.
I think we're in storage.
Oh, also, we need your bioscanner to check whose blood that is. That says we should not trust Ben. I want to remind you all.
Muffins, did you write that? Muffins,
I was gonna
did
ask.
you write that?
Muffin seems confused by the question.
Muffins is one of those squishy face cats. You know, with like looks like somebody punched it in the nose a little bit.
Like a Persian kind of.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Wonderful.
Eh.
Well, you guys are going to Preservation Pod Bay too?
So
Sure.
are we we're currently in the crew storage?
I think quarters or crew storage.
You guys were in crew storage.
We
Oh,
went back
but then
to use the
bid.
computer.
Yes.
We
okay.
could go in we should go in the cockpit, right?
Yeah, we could check the cockpit
This
out.
whole time there's been a button that says push in case of emergency. The whole ship just goes up in flames.
This valid point.
And then we're
yes.
done. We won Mothership, y'all.
Okay, what in cockpit? What is in the cockpit? Let's go in the cockpit.
Opening door to cockpit. And as the airlock door opens, the first thing that hits you is the smell. It is. There's iron. And on the floor, you can see the source of it. A corpse. Kind of splayed across. At first, kind of the smell of iron, as you kind of whiff it in, you're like, you immediately think of blood. But that's not the case. Instead, on the floor, you see a humanoid figure, but a mechanical one. One laid on the floor, kind of bits and bobs of it kind of splayed across everywhere. And and you see kind of like just like the lower half of like a mechanical person, and kind of nearby you see this device, like a it looks like a tape recorder.
Ship
So this is an android, just to
It
say
appears
some
that
of the
way.
quiet parts out loud. Great. What's the origin of the smell?
Ben, I'm so
The
sorry about your friend.
kind of looking around, it seems like the smell is a combination of like metal that seems to have like like exploded kind of all over the place, as well as like this pool of like um oil and gasoline and this weird metallic liquid.
Ship, do you know how this android was destroyed?
Negative.
Is this model of android something that was on this ship?
Affirmative. This is a Viva Life second body.
This body looks identical to my body.
It does.
Interesting.
Whose second body is it?
Unknown.
Mom,
The
I'm gonna pick up this
identifier
tape
chip
recorder.
appears to be damaged.
Sort of
Yeah,
damaged on
let's check out the tape recorder, man.
Yes.
Okay. You pick up the tape recorder and do you play it?
Sure.
Okay.
I feel like I would have at some point like recorded some ridiculous rituals in my field work, know my way around a tape recorder.
Okay. Well,
We did not bother to check the blood. It's fine. It's fine.
You can check the blood.
Let's hear what's on here.
here we
Let's see, the
go.
blood's the other direction, right? Or did you want to check this
No,
substance?
no, it's fine.
Ben, I am going to send you something.
That is never a good sign.
Nope.
Ben, as this tape recorder begins to play, would you please read the contents of it in your voice?
Doesn't
I had to do
canvas
it.
anymore.
It was already too late
Muffins.
for us, any of us. I scanned myself in the med bay. Some sort of fungus had infested my body, and there was no way of getting it out. I secretly scanned the others under the guise of a routine checkup. They had it too, all twisted around their bones like vines. I couldn't let us infect the starport. A captain's supposed to always look out for their crew. But I've doomed mine. I don't know if I will go to heaven or hell, and I'm terrified to find out.
See, if you'd asked me before you'd offed me, I could have helped you with this, Ben.
And who was it that picked up the tape recorder? Remind me, please.
Is it me? Or yeah,
It was. Sorry, who was it?
I think it was me.
Okay. Well,
Maybe make a
cool.
save.
Yes, please make a body save for me, actually.
Oh no.
Oh, that is not the one I would like to make. Okay, we're gonna pick the Chaos Gremlin dice because I'm feeling chaos. That is, is a 0 a 0?
A
D10?
0 is sorry, did you roll like a straight 0?
It's a 50 or a 60. I just have a 0 on one of these, so I wasn't sure if it's a 0 or a 10 on the
Okay,
D10 when
yes,
we
it
did.
is a 0 then in that case.
Okay, so it's a 50 and mine is 16.
Okay. Wonderful. So, cool, you will gain a stress.
Let's do it.
And You kind of, as you pick it up after the thing starts playing, you feel yourself beginning to cough. And you swear for just the faintest moment that as you do, there's like a cloud of something that comes out of your lungs.
Cool. Hey guys, I think we shouldn't have come in the cockpit.
Well, we
Does
know.
anybody else notice this cloud?
No. Everything seems normal. Just a little normal cough.
Did we all hear the tape recorder when it played?
Sure did.
Hey, can I get a scan, bud?
Scan of who?
Me. I would like to scan me.
The bioscanner, yes. Also me, please.
Do I have the bioscanner? I do have the bioscanner. I can scan you, sure.
We are
I
looking
scan
for
Cisco.
fungus wrapped around bones. Is that a setting?
Can I use the scanner to scan Cisco and see if there's fungus wrapped around his bones?
Yeah, you can certainly use the bioscanner. So a bioscanner is not quite like a med scanner, so it's not going to give you as much information, but it will detect forms of life, if there are any. So if you scan Cisco, it will detect one life form.
That's good.
I hold out Muffin.
Let's scan Muffin.
Muffin detects one life form.
Okay. How about Rasputin?
Rasputin detects one life form.
And Sal?
2.
I calmly grab my 5 automeds, oxygen tank, filter mask, scalpel, hand it to the group, and I start pushing them out the door to seal myself in the cockpit.
Just real quick before we go, can I scan the android corpse?
Yeah. I guess it would. Here we go. Here's something interesting. You can scan the android corpse, and you like hold it and scan, and there doesn't appear to be like a life form that seems to detect. But as you kind of pull it up, your hand is still kind of on the trigger as it's scanning, and as you pull it up, there's for a second you see it detects. You can't tell what number it was. It was too fast as you lift it, but there was a number on there.
There's a flicker.
Indeed.
Okay. Sure. I guess let's all get out of here.
Yes, great.
You stay.
I'm staying. So yeah, somebody add my gear. So I've got a scalpel, 5 automeds, and an oxygen tank with filter mask. I mean, you could leave the gun with 1 shot in it, but I know that you're attached to that.
Well,
yeah, it's a scalpel. It's like a first gun.
I will
feel
trade
like
you. I will trade you the scalpel for the gun.
Okay. And y'all leave and let me close the door?
Sure.
Wait, you
I
gave
shoot my-
you gave Sal the gun?
Yeah, I shoot myself in the head.
Okay. So, Sal,
Sorry, Chris.
as you raise the revolver to your head, you look to the darkness kind of underneath the cockpit, and you hear the sound of skittering legs as you see these small creatures, each of them it's disturbing. They are like a mixture of a mushroom and a bug at the same time.
Like a
And
Paris.
yes. Yes, exactly, like a Paris almost.
Just
Except
not as
they
cute.
have a lot more eyes.
Mm.
But as they kind of creep their way out, they lunge at you as you pull the trigger. The rest of you hear this loud gunshot. And Salith? I've already forgotten how to pronounce your name.
Don't need to know now.
Or do you?
You find yourself floating in a gel-like substance. And as you open your eyes, you look out into a room that seems very similar to the preservation pod bay that you were in before.
But
As the
everything's
gel
mirrored.
Indeed. And as the gel drains, you feel a puncture in your neck once again, and the sound and the voice Stimpack administered, as you are able to exit the preservation pod once again.
Raspy's gonna get a kick out of this. Do I see anything in the pods near me?
Yes, you do. You see Cisco and Rasputin and a charging bay with a Viva Life second body on it.
Everything
What
else
about
look the same?
Muffin?
Everything else looks the same.
They don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna message you.
Okay, wonderful.
In the meantime, I will go to Ben and actually no. Ship, what else can this bioscanner do? Can it identify anything like DNA or biological markers?
The Viva Life bioscanners are for detecting life forms. It is traditionally used to pull victims out of wreckage and such.
This is a weirdly specific example. Well,
However, if there is a med scanner on board in the med bay, though the med bay must be powered to use it.
Well, we did say we were going to look at Preservation Pod 2. And I don't think there's any helping Sal at this point.
No, it doesn't sound like it. Hey, I should just let everyone know the scanner did pick something up on the other android in there.
What did it pick up?
I don't know. It sort of just it flickered. I didn't catch the number on it.
Ben, can you scan you?
Yeah, I should do that. I scan me.
0 life forms detected.
Wait a second. Hey,
I
Scan me
connect with
again.
Rasputin.
Where is Sal when we need metaphysical advice? Well, we know where she is. I should not make light of situation.
Hey, I scan me again.
0 life forms detected.
I think this thing has a limited number of scans. It's busted at this point.
Sure, buddy.
I don't know. Scan around.
Okay, yeah. I sort of swing the thing slowly in an arc and see if it picks anything else up.
Yeah. Kind of where you are in this hallway, it does not appear to pick anything up.
Let us stick to plan, and go and see what is in Preservation Pod 2.
As you kind of begin to approach, you see the letters written in blood, "Don't trust Ben," and kind of as that wave of... You know what? I'll let you decide what emotion waves over you in that moment. But as it does, you hear boom, boom, boom on the other side of the door. Everybody make a fear save for me.
Ooh.
Oh, I should let you all know if you are making a fear save close to me, it's made at disadvantage.
Cool.
Great.
Thanks.
Cool. Cool.
Why did I do that?
You knew exactly what you were doing.
Okay. 71.
71. And what is your...
I take the higher number, right? Or I take the lower number? It doesn't matter. 44.
The
44
lower
and 71.
Or
So
no, the
I
higher
got
number, sorry.
44. 71. I have a fear of 26. So yeah.
Yeah, that is a failure, unfortunately.
2D.
Would you like to describe how Cisco is frightened in this moment as you take a stress?
I drop the cat.
It lands on its feet.
And I think I'm going. I'm gonna I jump across the hallway and I'm pressed against the far wall from the door.
Hell yeah.
I got an 81. My threshold is 42. So,
Okay.
I think Rasputin.
It's gonna kill me for the second time.
Well, I'm not. I'm talking this out. I don't like. He would, I think, jump back, but I'm trying to decide if the fear gets turned on Ben or not.
Mm.
An even
Wait.
odd roll.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Even Ben
DMs
or
or players?
not. So let's see. I think Rasputin shouts a very, very blue curse word in Russian. That I'm open to suggestions. And jumps back and yells, "Ship! I thought you said there was no one else on this. Uh-oh. Ship! What was that? What is happening?"
It appears that there is a life form on the other side of this door.
No shit, Ship. What kind of life form?
A human
mom.
life form.
Elaborate.
Scanning. It seems this is a life form identified corresponding to Dr. Salith.
Wait, Dr. Salad just in the cockpit.
Correct.
Maybe she missed and crawled through one of the air tubes.
Or maybe I was right.
Well, if it's Sal,
Ship, open the door.
The door slides open. The kind of the like blood is kind of like scraped off on the side as it opens, and kind of has these flakes of dried blood fall to the floor. And standing on the other side of the door, you see a familiar form in Dr. Salith.
I was right. This body feels great too.
Ben, scan her.
Again.
One life form detected is what it says.
Hey, I mean, it looks like you solved your problem.
What happened to you?
I shot myself in the head.
Yeah, I would say maybe
You
think
got
about
better.
not doing that with this body.
Yeah, I'm piecing together this. I might be on my last one. Because like if there were quarters and then a preservation pod and then this one, and then it sounds like you shot the first one, so I went in this one, and now I'm in this one, so I might be on my last one. But it's good to know we got spares. And look, you're over there in the charging pod.
Huh.
Yeah.
Can we go?
But there were these like okay, few things. Picked up the thing, listened to the message, coughed, spores, right? 2 life forms. But right as I was pulling the trigger, there were these creepy crawly Paris looking motherfuckers, but like with more eyes.
Where's like
And
the
they had
Pokemon?
like mushroom spores. So I think yes, they were in the cockpit. Yes, I got it from them. Like I don't know if that's the only place they are.
Oh,
Just sharing the info.
can I borrow shotgun now?
Can I have my scalpel?
Yes, here.
Wh-
My gun is gone, but it only has one bullet anyway. It's fine.
I mean, you want you want to hold onto the oxygen tank? I'll take the meds.
I feel like I definitely don't want to give you the shotgun. You know
will
what
keep
happens when you shoot a mushroom? Spores.
Okay,
Chip,
valid.
is there a vacuum outside?
The outside planet appears to have an atmosphere, just not one suitable for human breathing.
Ship, is there any kind of technology on board that can process a foreign atmosphere?
I
Yes.
should have taken HVAC repair as a skill.
What would you like to know?
Is there a way that we could rig this equipment to give us more time on our breathable air?
Could you please clarify your question?
I guess I'm wondering if the or if the atmosphere outside of the ship isn't breathable, and we like filter it to make it breathable.
I see. Calculating. It appears that the outside atmosphere is 0% O2.
That's bad.
So that's a no. I go over to my bot. Oh, go ahead.
I would like to jury rig a mask.
Ah, I see. Okay. What sort of mask? Like just like kind of like a face mask?
Yeah, like a mask to attempt to like. I'm trying to make some protection against the spores.
Okay.
From breathing in. And then I guess
Sal, don't you have a mask?
do I?
No,
Sal.
I think Sal has one.
Yes.
I gave that
Well,
to Rasputin. It's an
yeah.
oxygen tank with a filter mask. So I wasn't clear on like, can you use the mask apart from the oxygen tank?
Yeah, the filter mask kind of, if you put it on by itself, it'll just kind of filter the air. But if you attach the oxygen to it, then you can,
Gotcha.
breathe.
Okay.
I will hand the filter mask back to Sal, and then I'm going to rip the sleeves off my jumpsuit and make a cloth mask out of it.
Art imitates life.
Oh yeah.
It's only a matter of time. Honestly, friends, we made it longer than I thought we would.
That's valid. Also, can I go over to my
Sure.
other body and just
Sorry.
look
Playing with my
at
knife
it?
and dropping them. Yeah.
Like, what? Do I notice anything about it, or is it just me?
It's eerie.
Mm.
You look forward and you see yourself exactly as you remember yourself that morning. It's like the image of you looking at yourself in the morning and the image of looking at yourself in this preservation pod. It's identical. And I think at that, I would like to ask for a sanity save.
Delightful. I was kind of hoping that would happen. Oh shit! I made it. I got a 22, and my sanity is 26.
Okay, so that is actually a critical success since that's a 22, 2-2. So, would you like to describe how you kind of look at this and feel this kind of dread wash over you and then ultimately come out okay from it?
Yeah, I think Rasputin looks at himself, has this moment of existential panic, but then two thoughts occur to him. One, I get a do-over. And two, I look pretty good.
Hell yeah.
So does that
I
do
think
anything?
Sal comes up behind you, like seeing you kind of settle into this, and just like slaps a hand around your shoulder. I was like, right? It's not so bad.
I am still weirded
Xeno
out by the whole.
esotericism for the win.
Yes. The body mind thing still preoccupies me, but we can discuss that further later. But I do have a mechanical question. Does that?
Yes.
So I don't gain stress. Does my stress? I can't remember what happens on a critical success.
A critical success in this moment doesn't necessarily do. There's not like a set mechanical rule for what it does. But it is just kind of good things.
Okay.
So like you are very kind of steeled yourself, and I'll say that kind of with that critical success, you've kind of come to terms with the fact that there is another version of you, and any sanity saves that you may or may not need to make in the future about that,
Okay.
You'll automatically succeed.
Oh, awesome. Cool. It also just so you know, I have 5 out of 2 stress at the moment, so I don't know if that.
Okay. Wonderful.
And all of these times we do a save, that's a panic check.
So if you ever, for panic checks, it's whenever you feel like your character might be panicking, and whenever you make a critical failure, are the two kind of criteria for panic checks.
Okay. You can't. Did the jury rigging thing? Was I able to fashion some kind of crappy mask?
Yeah, I'm gonna say since you guys aren't currently in immediate danger, you're kind of easily enough able to kind of jury rig a mask onto your face, especially since you have the skill, and you are able to make something that you think is relatively safe against spores.
Great. And Sal, did you breathe it in, or did it? You don't know how you were infected.
I mean, I saw it. I saw some spores when I coughed, so I assume I breathed it in, and then was sharing it. Hence, not wanting to share the germs. Hence, deciding to test my theory.
I appreciate you burning your extra life.
One for the team.
I mean, I might be panicking.
Hell yeah. Panic checks are fun. If you would like to make one, please go ahead and roll a d20 and let me know if it is under your current stress.
You have an ability on this.
I do have an ability on this. I could take
I'm gonna
advantage
use
on
it.
it. My stress is not that high yet, so I'm going to I guess it's once. I mean, it's once per session, right? So I will do it, right? What are we gonna? How many more doors are we gonna open today?
I mean, how many more times am I going to shoot myself in the head?
Yeah, I'll take it. No, I got a 16, I got a
Non-zero
16
number.
and a 17
Okay.
on that.
In that
So-
case, you do not panic currently.
Right.
You, or at least you are able to prevent yourself from panicking.
Hold it together. Hold it together. I'm sweating a lot.
Holding onto that cat way too tightly.
Do you think, like, you were just saying, Elizabeth, about the whole Sal shooting herself in the head thing? I do think Rasputin, like, is definitely, like, that was a hardcore move, and Rasputin is, I think, looking at Sal, like, in a much more, like, okay, yeah, she's a badass, we're gonna get out of here kind of thing.
If you believe something, you're willing to die for it. Like, people throw that word around too. There's no other way to test the hypothesis. They usually mean think, but they say believe. But, like, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
It gave us good information, so perhaps you are a good scientist after all.
All right. So we've been to crew storage, and we've been to the crew quarters, and we've been to both
You have
preservation
not
base.
been to the crew
Haven't been
quarters.
to
We should check the quarters, probably.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I think
I would
what's
like to
really
remind everyone in the message that was scrawled in blood on the door to this room. Yes?
so. But here's the thing. So this is not my second body.
It's your
This
third
has to
body.
be at least my third, but I think it's probably a lot more than that because it's been like 2,000 years. And this has to be at least Ben's third body.
Hey, did you ever see that movie Moon?
No.
Oh.
No.
Sorry. Just like ruining it.
What about that movie reminds you?
Well, it's just what Sal's saying. The guy keeps waking up into new bodies, and
I mean, here's the thing. Like, if the first body we've seen from Benny that predates this current one, or Benny, why am I saying Benny? I guess it's because we're friends.
You have that kind of relationship. Sal and Benny. Benny and Sal.
Yep, you're Benny now. No going back. We met this Benny, and then we saw evidence of a previous Benny. Both of those Bennies were androids. And we all have memories of another previous Benny that was a bit more organic. I think. I mean, at least it looked more organic. I didn't test it. And now we've got another, right? Like, so I would really not worry about this body swapping thing. You've done it before, you'll do it again. It's no big deal.
anyone
And
else eating
frankly,
eggs
we
right now?
might even ask ourselves, are there any stakes here? Like, we've only been around for like a day.
Steak and eggs.
I was around for just like that last life was kind of nice. I mean, it was brief, but I met a cat. No regrets.
And you've already met a cat again.
Yeah,
But
we
Sal,
don't
I gotta
know,
tell
like-
you, I love your sort of abstract theological approach to this. But I don't remember reading the TOC on what we did here. But who's to say there's not Sal's and Cisco's and
Exactly. Like,
Rasputin's and Ben's like throughout the universe?
Jeff, how many of me
But this
are
is the
there?
one I've got right now, and I'm fond of it.
This is a question for Ship. How many of me are there right now?
There is only one you.
How many similar bodies are in suspension in the universe to mine?
0.
Okay, this might be my last one, but that doesn't mean that I haven't lived. How many Bennies or how many Bens are there?
There is only one Ben.
See?
Live, laugh, love, ship. Ship.
There's something about the way you deliver that in your accent that makes the ship a little bit like, is it a different word? I don't know.
It's just like Tumblr and never mind. Okay.
Ship,
Live, laugh, love, ship.
Ship. If I asked you to recalculate with the understanding that the body that is talking right now and the body that I am pointing at, points at body on charging block, are two instances of the same body, what would the calculation yield?
There are 2 bins.
What if we
Chip-
counted the expired Ben in the cockpit?
Yeah, and then extrapolate to known universe.
There are 3 bins.
Are you aware of the universe
are-
outside of the ship?
Calculating.
Okay.
Cannot connect to the network.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Ship, can you run it with data from last connection?
Oh.
Calculating. With data from last collection,
Important
there
you tell your
is
doctor the truth about
1
this. Like, she's
bin.
not here to shame you.
One Ben.
I think I'm asking the question wrong, everyone.
I think the ship is broken.
So
Ship, how old is my body?
One should not ask a lady such questions.
The lady asking.
True.
Searching. I am unable to determine the date of which your preservation pod body was cloned.
Here we go. How many clones exist of my original body host?
Currently, 1.
Was the original body
Ship-
ever on the ship?
Calculating. The original body was alive roughly 2,000 years ago. It is unlikely that it has been aboard this ship.
Here we go.
Ship.
We got 13.
How do you differentiate between the consciousness Cisco and the vessels Cisco?
Viva Life Preservation Pod Technologies has developed a state-of-the-art memory upload system. The state of being, Cisco, is the one that you currently are, the one to which your memories were uploaded.
Is
Can we
there
clone
a
ourselves on the ship?
is there a backup Cisco? Is there a backup of my memory?
Affirmative.
Great. So that's
So I say we just off ourselves. Like,
I mean,
just burn the ship. No more outbreak. I think Ben had the right idea. Just didn't have enough commitment.
Chip, where are the copies of our memories stored?
They are stored here, in the same place where I am.
is it
aboard
nice
this
there,
ship.
ship? Is it nicer than here?
I, as an artificial intelligence, do not have feelings about how nice it is where I am.
Scotty, can we go to the crew quarters now, please?
Opening crew quarters doors.
Whoa!
What if we take out all the organics on the ship, like total burn, vacuum, whatever gets rid. Right? Like I don't think the mission is to keep our bodies alive. I think the mission is to off all the organic matter, including the fungi and the little critters, and then get the ship to autopilot there, and then our memories will make it there and we'll get new bodies.
We would need to repair the ship.
Yeah, I know, but it's a little different, right? Because then it's not as big a deal if, like, we shove you out too fast, you don't get the seal and the mask on, and you kick it. As long as we can get the mask back, we haven't lost anything.
Ship, are you actively making any clones right now?
Negative.
Okay.
No, that's true. That's really clever because the thing that matters isn't the bodies that we're inhabiting. It's the memories
It's
on
the
the ship.
bodies we met along the way.
No, I don't think it's that either.
No, it's the hard drive. It's the hard
It's
drive that we
definitely not
want.
friendship because I don't remember.
Ship,
I mean,
are you
I just met Ship. I don't know if I'd call us friends yet.
Ship, are you detecting other life forms on board this vessel?
Affirmative.
It feels like a really good question we should ask 20 minutes ago.
Are those life forms endemic to this planet?
Unknown.
How many other life
Calculating.
form signatures are you tracking?
Somebody, please roll for me. 2d4.
Okay. 4.
4. I am detecting in powered rooms 4 other life forms, not including yourselves.
You can only detect things present
Recalculating.
in powered rooms.
Recalculating.
That is affirmative. Recalculating. I am detecting 5 life forms in powered rooms.
Wait.
Ship, do you have surveillance capabilities in powered rooms?
Negative.
But there's 4 of us and the cat, right?
Affirmative.
Well, 4 of us except Ben. So there's math. This is not hard math either.
Can we count the cat and us? Because I think Muffins is one of us.
Are these life forms in addition to the 4 with unknown status? I gesture at Ben. Are they not us?
Affirmative.
Okay, yes, so there are more of the fungus creatures on board ship.
Ship, where are they?
Calculating. Behind you. And you will hear the clattering of a bunch of tiny chitinous legs as they appear to be running through the vents. And I think that's a good place to end our session for tonight.
Amazing.
Dakota, so many metaphysical questions.
You know?
Wow.
I did tell you I was going to ask for a soul check. So
Anybody? So Moon, altered carbon. Anyone?
No. I've heard of that one, but I've not seen it.
I also have not
It's
seen
the book absolutely slaps. So
Hell yeah.
not have that on my bingo card for today.
I'm a little bit stressed.
You're shooting yourself in the head on my bingo card today.
No kidding.
Gustavo is a little bit stressed right now.
I mean, what else was I going to do?
That was hardcore.
Yeah, no.
even as a player flex, it's hardcore. Like it's extremely hardcore as a character, but like
Hell yeah. Speaking of, everybody except for Salith will get to increase their high score on their character sheet because you survived another session.
Yay!
Earlier when I was looking at my character sheet, I'm like, oh, there's no number in there. But now it's what? 1 or 2?
It is 2 currently.
Lovely.
So is mine supposed to be 1 or am I at 0?
It's a great question. You died mid-session. So have you survived a session? I'm going to say 1.
1.
Wild.
Absolutely wild.
I don't know. I mean, it might have been a long time before we figured that part out. We're still live, aren't we, Al? Are we live?
I mean, you did get a lot of answers to a lot of questions and made a very yes, great, good move. Good move.
Oh boy. So I think we
yeah.
can all agree that the OTG team has made an excellent choice in being like, hey, undergrad student worker, you're in charge now. Yeah, next week we will be back to Ask the D&D Professor stuff. We will be talking a little bit about the AFGL, so if you are interested in helping us out with Access Forward Gaming at PAX East, keep an eye out for that. You can join our Discord where the announcement will definitely go live the soonest. But we will talk about that. On the other hand, as always, if you have topics you'd like for us to discuss, Reddit stories you want us to respond to, or your own horror stories, just let us know. Yeah. Thanks so much, Dakota. This was great.
Yeah, this
Yes,
is very
thank you
fun.
for playing. I'm
Amazing.
super excited for next session.
It might be for all of the weird antics I've pulled. I don't know that I've ever done that one before. So thank you for that.
Down.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Good night, y'all.
Everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.